Kansas Farm Bureau, the voice of agriculture. To join today or for more information, go to kfb.org or find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Welcome back to Farm Factor. Let's meet up with Duane and Greg as they discuss how proud Kansas corn growers are of ethanol's successful use in NASCAR.
Duane Thames joining you once again here from Kansas Speedway on race weekend. A little breezy. Greg Krissick joins us from Kansas Corn, and what a beautiful day, Greg, for Kansas corn growers to be proud of American ethanol and its use here in NASCAR.
That's right. Here we go. Another opportunity, another NASCAR season, Duane. We're close to, or we're over 8 million miles that NASCAR circuit and the drivers have used Sunoco Green E15 without a single mechanical problem throughout these entire years. It's a great performance fuel, and we're looking forward to getting it out for consumers to start using as well.
We think about why that's important. There's been some pushback from the outside the ethanol world and agricultural community about using E15 in our cars. And well, if they can put them in these $100,000 engines, I'd think for yours and mine, it might be all right.
That's right. Again, the performance tests, the engineering tests that everyone from the EPA to the automakers have now done are all positive, and it will be a great fuel for the American consumer.
We think about the support and how we make that all happen, and the American ethanol here is part of NASCAR. It goes all the way back to the states and the individual growers and producers who believe in the product that we make out of corn and provide those dollars that we can get the kind of great public opportunity to display E15 and ethanol before NASCAR fans across the country.
This is really, American Ethanol has really been a great partnership between the ethanol plants, some of whom are now over 10 years old, and the grain and corn producers that have helped get this all started, both the ethanol industry in this last decade, as well as using corn and the distillers' grains as the co-product with our livestock customers.
I understand that there is a new initiative that is just on the cusp, if you will, not here yet, but pretty exciting things that may be coming in the near future.
So the next step for E15 specifically is to have more regular convenience stores, gasoline stations carrying it. And we are working hard, again, really the partnership that was created and based in American Ethanol is moving into working with the gasoline stores, gasoline stations, to help them put in the right type of dispenser pump infrastructure for us to be able to have more E15 out there. So the USDA announced a biofuels infrastructure program. Kansas is one of the 21 states that will be receiving grants under that program. And then our Kansas Corn, the Renew Kansas, which is the ethanol producers in the state, and the grain sorghum producers, both at the national and state level, we've all put together matching dollars to be able to go out and hopefully work with and install nearly up to 100 pumps through this program.
Certainly having those pumps available to the consumer, if we don't have it in a package that they can utilize and consume, it's hard to push those gallons.
That's right. It's the buying decision for gasoline and fuel at the pump is driven by price and availability, and we've got to be able to help meet both those demands.
Well, our thanks to Greg Krissick with Kansas Corn joining us at Kansas Raceway here in Kansas City, Kansas on a great weekend with American Ethanol, one of the lead sponsors, title sponsor of the Saturday race, certainly a big part of the Sunday race with NASCAR Sprint Cup here as well. Jamie, back to you in studio.
Thanks again for joining us at the Kansas Speedway as we explored the success of the ethanol industry in Kansas. I'm your host, Jamie Bloom, and I hope you enjoyed today's show. See you next week on Farm Factor. We're here every Tuesday on AGam in Kansas.
Closed captioning brought to you by Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff Progress, powered by Kansas farmers.